Get this, GLP-1 users will be responsible for adding trillions to the US economy by the year 2028, according to the senior economist at Goldman Sachs. This is from Sunday's Washington Post. This article from the Washington Post is a deep dive on how spending habits of GLP-1 users are changing. It gives fascinating statistics, but it does a deep dive into one GLP-1 user who gave them all of their information. His name's John Drews. He's a trial attorney from Chicago, Illinois. He's a divorced empty nester, and John becomes the metaphor for the entire GLP-1 generation. The Washington Post is a deep dive in how John's spending habits have changed, how things like he used to get baggy clothes from Dick's Sporting Goods and now is obsessed with buying from Lululemon, how he no longer sort of goes to resorts and sits on the beach, but goes on adventure vacations. The article looks at all of the many ways that these GLP-1 medications are completely transforming our economy. The article has experts that predict we'll be spending more on food, not less, because while we crave less, we want higher quality. Both less junk food, more whole foods. And if we're gonna go for a steak, we don't want the cheap steak. We wanna spend that little bit of money that we're gonna do on a really nice tiny piece of steak like filet mignon. And the article uses John Drews to completely bust the myth that people who are on these medications don't exercise. It talks about how John in his first year didn't, but once he got going on his journey, his fitness routine became really important, and he was hiring personal trainers and getting gym memberships and all of the things that we all know that we do on these medications. GLP-1 medications are not just reshaping the food industry. They're reshaping travel, they're reshaping exercise, they're reshaping clothing and fashion. They're reshaping everything. Give this article a read. I think you'll be very glad that you did.